Всем привет, братья и сестры! Сегодня мы проходим события «Свитки, поиска, духов» Иктоми. Повелитель ночного ветра – самые загадочные из всех племен Атлана. Они владеют различными таинственными способами общения с миром. Возможно, это приключение поможет вам раскрыть некоторые из этих секретов. Ну, в путь. Сделаем приоритет, хотя тут больше ничего и нету. Я надеюсь, что это задание нас не приведет в эти места и вот в эти, так как я хочу это отдельно разобрать.
Once the traveler shows up, everything will get better.
Hey, Auroron, over here!
Oh, hey there, traveler in Paimon.
So you were looking for us? We came as soon as we heard.
You did? That makes me feel...
The heck? Where is this coming from?
You are truly the best friends I could ask for. If my vegetables met you, I'm sure they'd grow all the...
What makes you say that?
Well, it's a compliment. I heard that complimenting people makes them happy. Did it work? Are you happy? It's that obvious, huh? Well, you're right. I feel like an aphid who... Yes, Granny's a genius, as you know. Geniuses often stand in the way of others, leading them to despair.
Извиняюсь, но озвучивать сегодня нет настроения.
And on top of that, I'm her grandson, which means I get a double dose of despair. If that sounds serious, it's because it is. So please, help me deal with...
Oh, what happened exactly? You make it...
I had to get you involved. Most people can't deal with... Exactly. You were the first person I thought of, Gramps. Gramps is what I called you when we first met. And I know I got told off for it, but please let me off for calling you that. It feels like there's something unique about you. Even Granny Seatlali treats you like you're someone special. If I had a woven scroll that listed the 40 people who can deal with Granny Seatlali, your name would be at the...
Wait, so who are these other 39?
Also the Traveler. The rest of the list is just the Traveler 39 more times. Please, you've got to help me. Although it looks like I'm just hanging around with nothing to do inside, but now that you're here, I can start moving again. Before, you know how much Granny loves to drink, nap, and read light novels, right?
You mean use those things as bait to distract?
That's right. Don't worry, I won't make you do all the work. I've planned it all. Dear Granny, I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here. She'll pretend not to be interested for a few seconds, then think of an excuse to say yes. As long as you're the one doing the fishing, she'll definitely take the bait.
He's just trying to butter you up. Even Paimon can tell. He's just saying whatever it takes to...
No, I mean it. Granny might not say it out loud, but I can tell she has a soft spot for the Traveler.
If you say so. Paimon's still not convinced. But if all we have to do is say a few words to Seatlali,
It's as easy as watering vegetables, and if my vegetables were here, they'd... Sorry, there's no time for... Just trust me. Let me take you to her. With you here, everything will be better.
what's the matter?
Что такое? Бабушка? Ее нет. Она стояла у входа в пещеру, не давала мне пройти. Она преграждала мне путь. То есть она в прямом смысле стояла у тебя на дороге, а Пайман до сих пор думала, что это такой образ.
Granny says it's tacky when light novels use contrived metaphors. I don't want to be tacky.
Wait, but aren't you comparing yourself to a light novel?
What? Oh, darn it.
Yeah, see, Lolly probably figured there was no point standing in your way and...
I don't think it'll be that simple. Granny wouldn't. She might have laid a trap for me, or maybe when I get inside, I'll get caught.
Yeah, let alone lay a trap for you.
I just want to rescue someone. And
Rescue someone? Who knew?
could I ask you to go inside and take a look at him? I think
But then...
I'll have to wait outside, or I might fall.
You mean you want us to volunteer?
No, you'll be fine. Granny's traps will sure it is. I mean, I've told my aphids all about your heroic.
You can't just assume that.
Either way, I'm counting on you, Gramps.
Well, sounds like someone's life is at stake, so we should probably head in and check things out.
You're the best, Gramps.
Любимый
Please, can you go
дедуля.
inside and take...
Не кажется ли мы тут уже были?
Guess we just keep following this path? Auroran seemed pretty confident that Lolly's traps won't harm us. But
Ну да,
still,
мы сюда
it can't
спускались,
hurt
но
to be
тут ничего
careful.
не было. Теперь понятно почему.
We made it in without a hitch. Maybe Lolly's traps can? Wait, look! There's someone there! Hi! Are you okay? Can you hear us? Is he asleep? Or sick? Do you think this is the guy Auroran was talking about? Also, what the heck's been going on here? Lots of strange and mysterious... could be. Let's get Auroran in here. He'll know...
Sorry,
А вот и
Granny.
бабуля.
All grown up now, are we?
I'm truly sorry.
Now that you're one of the 6 heroes, you think you can do as you... Well, explain yourself, you dummy! How...
Auroran! And, hey...
Huh? Oh, drat. I wasn't expecting them. And now the Traveler probably caught me yelling at Auroran. Hello there, you two. We were just, Auroran and I we were, you know, acting out some scenes from a light novel, quoting the lines. I didn't actually mean what I was saying. Right?
Huh? Yes, that's right. I owe you an apology too, Traveler. I asked you for help, but I forgot to watch my back and Granny caught me. And now we're play acting.
So what are you two up to exactly? Did something happen to this poor guy?
Yeah. Leela's his name. He got into... it's a kind of spell that lets your spirit leave your body, so you can access secret knowledge. You know what a medium is, right? You've probably come across... Leela's problem is his spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
So in other words, his body's here, but his soul...
Well, technically the soul and the spirit...
I just wanted to help bring Leela's spirit back.
And I wouldn't have stopped him if it was anyone else. But the issue is, Mr. Leela here is
What's a spirit duffer?
someone with no spiritual sensitivity whatsoever. Spirit duffers can't... Now, there are certain methods that can force even spirit duffers into a clairvoyant state. But, well, I mean, look what happened to Mr. Leela.
Блин. Я записываю захватом через процессор. Так, остановим запись и продолжим. Итак, я переключил запись с захватом на видеокарту. Надеюсь, предыдущее там не лагало. А хотя как раз заодно и проверю.
The spells of the Masters of the Nightwind are all based on dealing with spirits. And so are all our problem-solving methods. So for spirit duffers, even our healing methods don't work on them. So, if they get into trouble trying to use a spell, there's basically nothing we can do.
Yes, there is. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
You hear that? No prizes for guessing what Auroran's bright idea was.
Oh, Oh, because of your special constitution, right? But
I'll be fine. Granny's just worrying too much. I'm feeling fine now, so I should be able to do it safely. Besides, it's probably our only hope of
Don't kid yourself. What happens if it's not as safe as you're hoping, We both know you'll risk it all to try and rescue him anyway. Honestly, you're such an idiot sometimes.
this is a tricky one. It's true that Auroron could be self-sacrificing to a fault, but it's also true that Sweet Lolly tends to worry too much.
You're darn right, Granny eats.
Huh? You do?
Wait, really? You actually know a way to save?
Yes. I mean, it's a crude solution. Anyway, Traveler, I was actually going to ask for your help on this.
Oh, great! Well, it's a good thing Auroron...
I intend to use a two-pronged approach. The first is the crude method. Basically, it's looking... See the thing I've drawn around Leela's body? That's a gate. Once the gateway is activated, all roaming spirits... Well, I'll lend you some of my power like last time, so you can use my clairvoyance. It only works if you use the... Don't worry, this time nothing can go wrong. You'll just feel like you're in the Night Kingdom, and you'll see a lot of roaming spirits around you. You can leave Auroron to sift through them and find Leela. Since he wants to help so bad, he can take the hardest job. Draw him back, using what I know about the instincts of spirits. If we can find out what mystery Leela wanted to learn the truth of, we can use that to draw his lost spirit. I'll do some clairvoyance of my own, and channel it through Leela's body. That should give me some idea of what he was thinking.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets it now! The first approach is like fishing with a net, and the second is like fishing with bait. Just like how Aurora...
Your point would have been just as clear without the example,
What? Don't think I won't revisit this later.
But Granny, it's amazing that you can use a person as a clairvoyance medium. I always thought you had to use inanimate objects.
You can't flatter your way out of this one. But you're not wrong. A person without a spirit is just a physical shell. Traveler, just over there is my spirit loom, which will record the fragments I see during clairvoyance. Once I begin, please arrange them on a woven scroll for me. Let me know when you're ready. We should get to work.
Сотките свиток на духовном станке. Этот что ли?
Are you ready? Don't worry.
Оу.
Oh, the woven scroll is ready. This look...
It's Sanhaj Kampore.
Huh? You mean that Sanhaj? Oh,
That's right. He was not only one of the 6 heroes, but also a
Border Master is an honorable title, by the way. It's only given to powerful...
No, not like me. The most powerful border masters can expand the borders of the Night Kingdom. And I'm no amateur with border spells. But Sanhaj is in a league of his own. They say his border mastery was what turned the tide in the Battle of the Mare Javari 500 years ago. Legend has it that Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom and exploded it to
Whoa, he must have been really strong!
Of course, it came at a great price. As far as I understand, both Sanhaj and Tainoch, the leader of the tribal coalition forces, I don't know what Leela was thinking. Even I'd think twice before seeking out Sanhaj Kampore during clairvoyance. So what sort of spirit duffer in their right— I'm starting to feel like something else is at play here. I think— Yep, you can keep gathering the roaming spirits. That won't be affected. Hopefully— But before that, it looks like we now have another problem on our hands. Connecting with the spirit of Sanhaj— Traveler, if you've got some time, could you go and get them to—
It's fine.
Oh no, you're staying right here, mister.
Alright then. Sorry, Traveler. Over to you, I guess.
Yeah, don't sweat it! The most important thing right now—
All right.
Поиска заблудших душ. Без разницы же, кого выбирать, да? Ну, на всякий случай. Совместный режим. Интересно. Два нювелета. Понятно. А, погодите. Без разницы же, куда их или что? Я у кого-то отобрал. Эй, ты куда бежишь? Он забрал моих. Жесть. Прикольно. Ты чё? а сколько всего собрать нужно? «900 очков получил». Ну, продолжим. Кстати, Невлет тут, наверное, более выгоден тем, что у него шаг быстрее. Успел последнего. Собрано сияющих 20. Ладно, неинтересно. О, тут даже больше собрал. А мне нравится. О, тут что-то будет мешать нам уже. Здесь найти бы баг и выбраться отсюда. Так, удары не работают. Кстати, я как-то взлетел. Ну... Успею, успею. Да. А что это такое? Ура! Я, конечно, извиняюсь, что у кого-то забирал. Получить. Так, что-то у нас еще. А, ну тут, я понимаю, картины всякие собираем. А, это я уже собрал, да? Да. Ну пусть пока здесь. Волосы. Ура, я получил меч. Опять сила атаки. Повышает урон обычной и заряженной атаки на 20%, а также шанс критического попадания обычной и заряженной атаки на 8%, если персонаж защищен... Ай, блин. Если персонаж защищен щитом, как обычно. Всегда есть одно но для каждого подобного 4-звездочного оружия. Опять битвы. Ненавижу битвы. Надеюсь, это будет совместный режим. Нет, ни хрена. Я не прочитал, что там будет.
Show me your move.
All hail. No touching.
Be sanctified.
А, мне нужна реакция рассеивания.
Show me your move.
Be humble.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
And Shroud. I hear everything.
Bow your head.
Can't see?
No touching.
Silence!
Get moving! Show me your move! Let's nip that in the bud and shroud!
Be sanctified.
The tide rises!
Well, well. Here comes another.
Born of ice and frost.
Can't see?
Let's round them up!
Confess!
Come on!
Next
Show
up,
me your
no
courage!
touching. Blaze over.
I'll uproot you! And shroud!
Settle down! The tides beckon. Silence!
Well, well. Here comes another.
Get moving!
Я так и не понял, как вызвать вспышку. И это, походу, проигрыш.
Born of ice and frost.
Или нет? Но это вообще самое простое.
One with the force.
This is long overdue. Let my name echo in song. Yoo-hoo!
Let the mighty be humble! Watch this!
I hear everything! Can't see?
Time to shine.
Be sanctified.
All hail. Let the world collide.
And shroud! Let's nip that in the bud. Keep up.
Let the mighty be humble! Settle down!
One with the force. I hear everything.
Be sanctified.
For Rex Lapis. Let my name echo in song.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Blaze over.
Be sanctified.
Думаю, так. Наконец-то эта мурня закончилась. Как же я это не люблю. Но, кстати, механика более-менее интересная. Ничего не объяснили толком. Вот для первого. В смысле вспышка на какой-то там ночной ауры? Какая еще вспышка? Следующий день с 7 утра.
Hey, everyone.
Ah, Granny.
So, no good news.
You saw right through me. The Traveler collected.
I figured. It was written all over your face.
Leela's condition is still stable, but we're not.
Well, luckily, I made some progress on my end. Leela's parents told me that on one occasion they secretly followed him and saw him and his friend tinkering around with something at a camp. Yeah, some guy who goes by the name Kokuchu.
Is this really all I'll need, Mr. Kokachu?
Based on my studies of the ancient texts, hypersensitivity is now, for a poor chap like yourself with no sensitivity to spirits whatsoever, you'll have to completely immerse yourself in spiritually rich substances for this to be effective.
Is it...
You're the spirit duffer, not me. I'm sure you're more clued up than I am on the...
Alright, but I do have one... People like me obviously don't have much clout in this tribe, so...
You think I'm looking for a reward? Oh, my...
What? What's written there?
Just a friendly guy who's...
What? So some random guy from Ina's...
Hypersensitization therapy, huh?
Not on Leela by the looks of things.
It's anything but novel. Our tribe used to offer it as a treatment once upon a time. As for this Kokuchu fellow, Leela's parents gave me the address of the camp, so I went and checked it out. There were
What's this?
a broken shard. Probably from a weapon or some sort of... You feel that? It might look old. Leela must have used this as his medium. It would definitely explain how a spirit...
Wait, there's something else. It feels so familiar.
Connected how? Is it like a shop?
No, more like... I think this item might have...
Okay, that's it. Granny's getting itchy clairvoyance fingers. I'm
Cool, same as last time? The Traveler can use the Spirit Loom to record what you find on a woven scroll.
Nope. Auroron can do the recording.
Why?
It's a safety measure. You have a better understanding of the spirit domain than the Traveler. If this really is a Sanhaj relic, you'll...
Ah, see, Paimon? Told you Granny has a soft spot for the Traveler. Meanwhile, I'm just a grandkid, so I'm expendable.
Hey, what are you blabbing on?
Sorry, Granny.
Then let...
Alright, what's on the scroll this time? Looks like a broken book.
Hey, don't you think one of the pieces looks just...
You're right! It seems to be...
I saw a bow just like this in one of Granny's...
Yes. It's the weapon Sanhaj used in the Battle of the Mare Javari. I guess that proves it.
Good old Sanhaj. The relic's spiritual energy was fluctuating very strongly, but I wasn't in any danger.
Now that's a true hero, huh? Generations later and the stuff.
I still think there's more to this story, though.
Well, okay, we saw the full bow just.
I don't know if he'd have anything to gain by doing that, even if they're Sanhaj relics.
Also, why use a spirit duffer in that?
Huh? Layla's body is responding.
Let me take a look. I can sense a spirit being drawn to the relic.
Looks like Granny's plan is working.
In that case, let me try again. This time using both.
You can do it, Granny. I'm ready to go too.
You got the itch too, huh?
Plus, Aurora went last time. It's only fair to take it in turns.
Fine by me. We know it's safe now, so...
All right, if you insist. Be my guest.
Я готов.
You ready? All right.
И как всегда, что-то не так.
Another image has appeared. This one is
A map? Of where?
Could it be?
the Mare Javari?
The Mare Javari was reduced to a desolate wasteland after that big battle. Or rather, it became known as the Mare Javari after what happened there. The ashes of the monsters and warriors who fought there covered the entire battlefield. Sometimes, bone-chilling cries would be heard from the depths. That place is full of untold dangers and mysteries. Over the centuries, the finest adventurers have tried to prove themselves by venturing in. That lasted up until around 20 or 30 years ago, when strange things started happening. People started speaking of an enormous dark creature the size of a mountain, roaming around inside the Mare Javari. And then, shortly after that, the whole region just completely disappeared. Nobody knows how, but that infamously ominous place just vanished.
What? How the heck?
I know, right? Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the place indicated on this map is where it used to be before it disappeared, at the westernmost part of Natlan. It's a very remote location, far away from any of the tribes. Anyway, that's just what I've heard. I've never been there. This is what age does to you. The older you get, the less adventurous you become.
That's just an excuse. Granny's too lazy to take a...
Hold on a second. There's a spirit approaching the shard and the woven scroll.
Oh, Leela's body is responding again!
Quite a strong reaction this time. Does this mean what he was really seeking was the Mare?
I sense it too. There's a soul nearby. Almost a complete one.
This is creeping Paimon out!
Seems like the plan is working.
So, can we just wait?
Not today. You might think bringing a spirit back into its body is like pouring water from one bottle into another. I need to borrow a ceremonial sword and make some other preparations. It'll take me about 2, but don't worry. Now that his spirit's returned, there's just one step left. Let's meet up again.
Нет, так не работает.
Greetings again, everyone.
See, Lolly!
I got the ceremonial sword from the chief. You haven't forgotten what we're doing today, right?
Of course not! We're gonna wake Leela up, and then ask him just what—
And I've prepared the rest of the tools for the ceremony per Granny's instructions. We've done—
Good work, kiddo. Then without further ado, let's get started. I give offerings from the mystic smoke, the gift of stars on a moonless night, a wreath of dreams in the swirling wind. Glory be to the ruler of death. Fade, fade.
Whoa! Is this one of her magic spells? This whole place settled—
Keep your voice down. We mustn't disturb her.
We, the children of the Priest King, swear to abide by the— I am Seedlali. Hear my command. I am the Shepherd of Doomsday. I am Akul Batil.
Oh, look! Leela's spirit is back. It's coming towards his body.
На самом деле это не дух Лейлы.
I shall pierce the cloak of night with flintstone and banish all souls that do not belong. Leela, obey my command and return to the land where the sun shines.
Did it work?
В него вселился бес.
Where am I? And who are you?
Да не притворяйся.
Whoa! Granny Eatsley, I mean, High Priestess Seedlali, please have mercy.
Aw, guilty conscience, huh? So, you know full well what you— Do you have any idea how close you were to never making it back? Or maybe—
I'm sorry, I messed up, and I'll face—
Oh, you sure about that? Then say goodbye to your parents. Tell them this. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. I've realized I enjoy life as an empty shell so much that I've decided to get Granny Eatsley to turn me into a stone—
No, please! Please don't, I'm begging you. I'll never do this again, I promise. Thank you,
Don't thank me. Thank my grandson. If he hadn't sensed something was amiss, I wouldn't have bothered getting involved.
You're more than welcome, Leela. And don't mind Granny. She's all bark and no bite. Besides, someone tricked you into doing this, didn't they?
No, Mr. Kokuchu had nothing to do with it. It was all my doing.
Huh?
Well, I mean, he suggested the method of using a powerful spirit relic as a medium. I'm sorry.
The brainwashing is strong with this one.
So did Kokuchu provide the relic?
He did. He said it was a treasure related to the Mare Javari.
Right, so that proves it. He was using you. He coaxed—
But I'm a spirit duffer who can't cast a single spell. Guys like me couldn't sense a spirit even if we spent the rest of our lives sitting and meditating. But Mr. Kokuchu said that if I brute force the spell and immerse myself in a spiritually rich substance, I might be able to catch a glimpse.
Still, brute forcing a spell when you're a spirit duffer is like—
I know, I'm sorry. It's just— everyone in this tribe is so amazingly talented, and then there's me.
I totally understand how you feel, Leela. Some seeds effortlessly grow into beautiful cabbages, while others struggle with all their might and never even sprout. Who knows why this is the way things are? Maybe that's just life. I know saying this doesn't change anything either, but I hope it makes you feel a little better.
Let's pause this discussion for now. We need to get you to Matla's for a checkup.
Okay, looking good. Seems like this guy got off lightly. Just make sure he eats when you get back.
That's a relief. I've heard of cases where people's bodies started necrotizing after they spent too.
What a horrifying thought!
Anyway, Leela, even though we didn't know each other before all this, I'm still really glad that you're okay now.
Well, maybe you don't know me, but I've heard all about you. The same goes for High Priestess Citlali, the Traveler, and Paimon. I've heard all the stories.
Huh? Even us?
This might sound corny, but you're exactly the kind of people I've always dreamed of becoming. But it's clear to me now. That was just wishful thinking. Honestly, why'd I have to be born a spirit duffer? Nah, it's alright, really. I'm used to being useless by now. Thank you all for saving me. Auroron, I think you're right. It's just a fact of life. I promise I won't take another risk like this in the future.
Aw, Leela.
It's okay. There's no need to comfort.
Hey, you little rascal. What are you talking about?
Huh? What's wrong, High Priestess Citlali?
I said, look at me. Take a good hard look.
Granny, what are you talking about?
What do you think, Traveler? Another case of happy to help written on someone's face?
Hold on. I think... either my mind's playing tricks on me, or her entire body is an illusion. No, it must just be my imagination. I wouldn't be able to see through something like that.
Wait, I know this trick. It's the same one I used a while back. Granny snuck away from right under our noses.
You see? You can perceive some spiritual abnormalities now.
Really?
But where are you going, Granny?
Where do you think? I'm going fishing, you dummy.
Ну и скуф.
Someone triggered the trap I set in the cave.
Бедных
Looks
рыбок
like
будет
our friend
мучить.
Kokochu took the bait.
What?
Sorry, can't talk now. You'll find me in the cave. Don't believe it. He got away. Oh, this is terrible. Why'd I have to go and act so cocky about it? This Kokochu must be a real escape artist or something. But
See, Lolly, did you get him?
Given that she's the only person he...
I thought I'd let him go for now, but I left a mark on him. So if he comes around here again, I'll be able to track his every...
Oh, so Granny had only pretended to leave the cave, when in fact she'd set up a whole trap for him and was lying in wait.
Ah, so just like how you caught Auroron. But how did you know Kokochu would come here?
Because I planted the bait here. The Mare Javari map and the bow shard. Left them both on the table. And sure enough, my trap was triggered just...
So you really did set up traps here after...
Of course. It's just that they...
See? What did I tell you?
So, Mr. Kokochu, you used me after all.
That's right. I've been wondering about the shop. The moment I confirmed the Mare Javari's location, he was counting on Leela's spirit getting lost, and the tribe coming to his rescue.
Oh, so he was fishing too. It was all a ploy to lure it.
Yep. And somebody...
I'm sorry. I took the bait. But so did Granny.
Ugh, the nerve! I only got involved because of you, you little scamp!
Either way, Kokochu played us like a fiddle. Huh. He managed to accomplish his goal.
You could say that again. Imagine if he tried to approach Citlali Although, actually, Citlali what?
Because I couldn't risk using my full abilities here. He was a pretty slippery character.
Was it my fault for picking a bad place? I'm sorry. I went looking for somewhere with a wealth of spiritual energy when I first decided to help Leela, and ended up choosing...
Mad Sage?
Yeah, he's napping right behind that wall. We'd have a whole new situation on our hands if we woke him up. I do have some good news, though. I snatched the shard and map back.
That's great! So we left empty-handed.
Yes, sort of. The bad news is he did get a look at the map before he left.
Yeah, that's kind of worrying. What if he's got some sort of...
Don't worry. I'll keep track. Also, Leela, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to give the shard and map to the travelers.
Absolutely. That's completely fine. The traveler deserves.
None of us are interested in them. And if there's any chance of them leading you to the Mayor Javari, Granny Eatsley has a sense for these things.
So, Granny Eatsley? Do you think I'm still a spirit duffer?
What kind of a dumb question is that? You saw through my illusion, didn't you? I mean, that's partly because I deliberately made it imperfect. Auroron, give this guy some lessons when you've got Leela. Put in the work, and we'll see how far you get.
Amazing. Life is so full of surprises. As long as you keep moving forward, I'm so happy for you, Leela. Let's both give this our best shot, and who knows? We might both be beautiful cabbages one. Thank you for everything. These are for you. They're all homegrown.
You all right? I have to return the ceremonial sword to the chief shortly. But I'll leave everything else in the camp as... Huh? Huh? What is this? What's going on? How did he know I like those books? Has he been trying to find out what I'm into? No, that's ridiculous. Don't be silly. I bet Auroron sold me out. A little scamp. Still, he remembered. That's gotta mean something, right? Why make a note of some mundane detail like that? Focus! He asked me a question. How do I respond? Sure, why not? I should have some time later. I'll let you know.
Боже, я в первый раз в Геншине вижу какой-то намек на романтику.
Thank you for...
Вот реально. Да, тут я вроде все сделал. Ну, сюжетку мы прошли. Что это? Ясно, понятно. Ладно, на этом прощаемся. Всех благодарю, кто смотрел это видео. Всем пока.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent? What a place.